Driven in low, and Steve Bruce! The new regime at Manchester United off to a flying start. That's Hughes. This is Lukic, didn't really get there. Did Tony Adams push then? He surely did. A penalty to Manchester United. Brian McClure for 2-0, and John Lukic, incredibly, saves the penalty. It's his third penalty save on this ground against United. And the goal. David Rocastle. Arsenal give another twist to this captivating plot. Just United looking to come again here with Duxbury. Hughes, that's a great turn. Mark Hughes! Webb. Neil Webb with a classic volley to embroider his first league game for Manchester United. This really should shore up the 3 points on a very big day for the club. So sweetly struck. Hughes. Phelan. Arsenal could lose here by an increasing number. They are now 4-1 down. Brian McClure.
Lineker and Stewart are poised. Butters in the 6-yard area or just outside it. Gascoigne with the free kick. Curled in there! A fine goal by Paul Stewart. The breakthrough that Tottenham badly wanted to ease their frustration. So Luton kick off the second half, a goal down. And their manager Ray Harford, obviously with Mick Harford, his main striker, injured and likely to be out for about 6 games with a hernia operation. A little touch for them there. What terrific goal! Well, Wegley, within a matter of 15 seconds at the start of the second half, while I was bemoaning the lack of firepower in the Luton side, has scored an astonishing goal. Spurs still trying to push in for this winning goal. And Lineker had a chance, and they finally got it in there with Paul Allen. He didn't score a goal last season, but he couldn't have timed his moment better this. Venison. Beardsley, oh, that was beautiful. Terrific start. Handball, yes. Penalty to Liverpool. Now, was the handball intentional? Brian Gale, number 5, the man to watch. And the referee said that was intentional. John Barnes, who scored a penalty for Liverpool in one of their pre-season games at Wembley, takes over the responsibilities in the absence of John Aldridge. And Dibble can't prevent him giving Liverpool the lead in 7 minutes. As cool as you like. City suddenly looking a lot more confident. Here's Bishop just outside the penalty area. Well, a tussle with McMahon. The decision goes Manchester City's way. McMahon came off the worst. Morley puts his shooting boots on now. Although Hinchcliffe is the most likely candidate at the free kick. It's shot, took a deflection. And just the break that Manchester City needed. Andy Hinchcliffe's shot took a wicked deflection off the Liverpool wall. But they don't care. City are level.
certainly Liverpool have been the better side in the second half. Beers is in. Superb stop by Dibble from his own player, Steve Redmond. But Beardsley reacted well. And the smiles are on the faces of Liverpool fans again. Nickel. Rush. Playing stoppage time now. And it's still Liverpool coming forward. Beardsley, Barnes in acres of space to his left. Nickel's available in the middle. He's broken legs challenge. He's rounded the keeper. Nickel! And there's no doubt about it now. And no doubt about the hero of the moment, Nickel's goal. But Barnes, brilliant as ever.
It was Derek Mountfield who struck first for Villa at the City Ground, touching in from close range after Paul McGrath had flicked on Paul Birch's corner. As Graham Taylor pointed out afterwards, this was a significant improvement on Villa's last visit to Nottingham in January when they were beaten 4-0, although they were helped by Lee Chapman mislaying his goal instincts. Imagine how upset Nigel Spink would have been if he'd scored. With Neil Webb having departed, Brian Clough has spent £650,000 on a replacement in John Sheridan, but didn't even include him among the substitutes here. Moves in mysterious ways, does Cloughie. Forest, minus Webb's prompting, found a way to a point. Gary Parker drove in the equaliser just before the hour mark.
Now, people couldn't believe how well Norwich did last season. Well, here's news for them. They're at it again this season as well. It took them only 3 minutes against Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough to go into the lead. And the scorer was their new signing from Coventry City, David Phillips. Norwich were impressive throughout, and they added to that lead with 20 minutes left. As a good move develops down the right-hand side, suddenly Dale Gordon's into the picture to add a bit of pace to it as well. And waiting there with the left foot is Robert Fleck. Though frankly, we maybe could do without that strutting in front of the fans.
It will be interesting to see how Coventry get by without David Phillips in their midfield this season. They're already being tipped for relegation. Some things never change. John Sillett's summer signings have been from the budget range, but he still has Gary Bannister to call on. The striker's calm finish gave Coventry the advantage. Calm is not a word to be applied to the playing style of David Speedie, who was booked early in the second half for a late tackle on Everton's Dave Watson. When he uses his energy in the right way though, Speedie is an undoubted asset. That diving header secured something of a surprise home win.
Chelsea left it late at Wimbledon. Good work by Kerry Dixon, and Kevin Wilson had only just come on as a substitute, scoring the only goal of the game, and more antics in front of the fans.
No new arrivals at Southampton over the summer. It's as well for them that Matthew Le Tissier remains such a creative force. Millwall have made only one signing themselves over the closed season. Manager John Docherty has stuck with the squad that finished 10th in May, with captain Les Briley leading by example. His header from Tony Cascarino's cross gave the visitors a half-time lead. Le Tissier took the corner from which Southampton equalised, although whether Neil Ruddock's header should have reached the net is open to question. Ruddock scoring against the club he left in February. Mind you, if you thought that was ropey defending, it was nothing compared to this for Cascarino's winner. Steve Anthropos facing minimal resistance in the build-up, and whatever it was about Cascarino's shot that beat Tim Flowers, it certainly wasn't pace.
Crystal Palace, they were second best to Queen's Park Rangers. That was the opening goal by Paul Wright, a Scottish under-21 from Aberdeen. And he hadn't finished yet when Burke pushed Allen to provide Rangers with a penalty also in the second half. Up stepped Paul Wright again.
And Rangers won 2-0.
Little to distract the crowd from their sunbathing at Selhurst Park, although defenders can never totally switch off when Dean Saunders has a sight of goal. It's 8 years since Charlton's Steve McKenzie scored spectacularly in the cup final for Manchester City. He hasn't lost his shooting ability. Peter Shilton, 40 in less than a month, hasn't lost his reflexes.